Well, hello and good evening, Speed Gaming 2, or if it happens to be morning for you, what are you still doing up? Unless you're on the other half of the world. We've got ourselves some cross keys, maybe at night, maybe after dark, might be early in the morning for you, but it is game 2 on the best of 3. Game 2 being played first in this case, between Crystal Roller Crew, and don't forget to track us here in the Invitational League Playoffs. Hi, Groovy here. I have Karma joining me tonight. Karma, I believe that's your team on the left. We have a new name on the screen here in Elizone this week.
Yeah, something kid, important, arm had to bail, understandable.
Yeah, everyone gives some props to Armalex. He's got a child on the way, and raising a family is a little bit more important than playing Randomizer. So Elizune, good friend of Zaffikel, has offered to step in as the substitute for Crystal Roller Crew. Meanwhile, their opponents, Flipheal and Ikir, said, don't forget to track us all season long, and they came out of our division at the top spot. But we'll have to see what happens between these two as we get underway here.
Yeah, it being cross keys, I'll be interested. Of course, my team of players known for cross keys.
Yeah, I get some of you guys who play cross keys or follow cross keys may or may not know that's kind of Alizone's baby, that tournament. And we have some utterings that it may be getting ready to return, as it does every summer here in the Northern Hemisphere. We have a myriad of different starts here. That was a big key that I saw somewhere. Maybe it was a small key.
Pod. It was a big key to pod.
Big key to pod and sink. We see Skull Woods already. We see the Houlihan start. We see Mimic Cave. My goodness.
There is so much happening, which is fine. This is what you want. You want divergence.
See that the Pickle group has magic drops today. And there's our library. There's a sea house. Already item caves and dungeons and armor and HP. Oh my, oh my.
Yeah, we're in for a good one. I mean, average what? At least an hour and a half usually?
Hour and a half is a pretty good round time for co-op cross keys. It's a fairly sharp time, I would say. There's green pendant knowledge there for us. Misery Mire. Don't have a bomb to get the items behind Saha, but you know what? That's fine. At least we know where it is. Just getting the timers synchronized over here. Might take a second. Or we're dropping frames for Allison. That could happen too. The child swooped in and stole Arm from the team base for Crystal Roller Crew. So Alazun came in to be his stand-in. His little cardboard cutout. There's Ganon. Ganon's sitting up here in the woods today. Interesting, Flipheal the only player to go for this Houlihan strat that gets you the extra 225 rupees for doing kind of a camera offset wrong fall into a transition. The game just places you in this room because that's how the debug was coded to do.
I did not see what was on Race Game. Not that it's important yet, but...
No, Race Game probably not important. We did have a nice small in the mushroom spot. We'll see Ikir run around here and check what's at the lumberjack tree. Yeah, this is game 2 on the schedule. Game 1 yet to be determined when they'll play it. It is a best of 3 series, so can expect to see, I believe it's Flipheal and Purdy Wong in the other game for CR. Don't forget to track us. Karma might have a better idea who's playing for CRC.
It's definitely me. I think it's a DKDB. And I had to double check who were throwing up for that one. I'm pretty sure it's me and Allison, but
I'm also pretty sure we just had Allison's crop break. Hold, please.
Well, we have Flip getting even more money. He found Arrow Game, played some arrows. So just all the money. Ooh, Hype Cave. Or is it Hype? Boots, it's Hype.
Boots makes an immediate Hype Cave fix. I love that.
Everything else can be trash. It's still Hype. We do have Big Key to Eastern. That's good. And, yeah. He's going to be telling Allison, get your butt over here.
Yeah, you kind of want those boots. Actually, we're seeing Samarion race games, what we were being told in chat, so that's a thing.
Okay, that's important.
There's Paradox Cave. We have no weapons and no bombs, but that's nice to know about too.
Ooh, that was Old Man at Old Man's at Spike entrance.
Kind of a garbage spot for that, to be honest with you. Hey, we got bombs for Ike here.
Not if they don't find. Not if they find the mirror. It's not.
But to find the mirror, it's kind of cool. But let's be real here. The mirror is not going to show up right away. Now, is it? I was waiting for that to be the mirror.
I was too. I was holding my breath, like, never mind.
All right, Allison's going to pick up some free bombs also. But we're just picking up all the money, Flipeel. It's our life savings here.
Well, Flip doesn't have bombs yet, so Flip's gonna have to get that 50-50 bush.
Here's taking this one of those 3 bombs we got on Dark Death Mountain to see the
mirror. Well, now the dark is good.
You can't script it. It writes itself, man.
Hey, now that Old Man being up there, if you save him, is really good because then you just get full left side mountain access.
And now Allison's gonna be like, "Hey, by the way, get the mirror."
Doesn't even need a bomb. He just gets to go bonk the wall.
Oh yeah, he's got bombs. He can save a bomb because he has the boots now.
Oh my gosh, Flip is getting so unlucky.
Just killed. 50-50 bushes are a falsification of luck. 50-50 is a misnomer.
And it's Hype Cave, so I mean, he's gonna use.
No, this is a big deal because it's Hype Cave. Hype Cave has the boots.
He's not going for that. He's going somewhere else. Where is he taking it?
What is this? Oh, he's gonna go buy bombs out of the bottom of Paradox. I respect it.
There's gonna be way later to the boots.
Well, he's gonna buy bombs, and he can just come back out with a bomb jump, provided he doesn't, take one on
Meyer big.
Here. Yeah, Meyer big key in the back of Saha's closet. That's a deal.
Yeah, and Allison's going straight for the boots, and Zap's going not straight for the mirror, but kind of catty corner towards the mirror.
Yeah, this is Flipheel's gonna buy the bombs and get the 7 items in Paradox Cave.
It's a big number of items. I'm interested to see what he gets.
He's not happy about that, and you know it. You can hear it in his voice right now.
Oh, sorry, I had to laugh.
Those not aware, I'm sure most of you are. Flipeel is not a fan of shields.
I hope he gets another one here, because it would just add to it.
No. I'm hoping he doesn't die here. These mini Moldorms are not in a very fun placement right now. Gosh. There goes the bomb jump. We can't bomb jump now. You need another piece of heart, Rally? Uh-oh. Well, there's a save quit. That's unfortunate, but at least he'll get the mirror, and eventually they'll get to the bombable hut to get their boots, but that does track us just a little back here.
Yeah, the longer with the boots advantage, the more advantage they're going to have.
Akir has a solitary bomb to do this Blind's hut in the eastern area. I didn't see which entrance this was, though.
I'm not sure, but I know Zaf just fell into the bad fairy cave at Uncle.
And we did get a Moon Pearl in the first check here. Yeah, Moon Pearl and Mirror now. So...
Oh, where was Moon Pearl? Oh, in
Blind's hut.
Right, so Zaf where is Blind's hut?
Blind's hut is in eastern. I want to say Saha's closet.
Yeah, he's going straight over there, so I'm assuming you're correct.
Yeah, it's actually at eastern. So this is fine because Moon Pearl is, kind of an important thing. But I don't know if it's that important to go out of your way to go get right now. You have a spawn point in Kakariko, so Moon Pearl does give you the means to explore the Dark World anytime you happen to end up in the Dark World. What did we see in here? Was there anything in here? Yeah, this is MMC. It was with only 5 bombs, though.
Not getting lucky on the double bomb. Oh,
that's not That's not gonna go to space here.
Nope,
He's out of
that's
bombs. He's gonna reset. No, he's just gonna leave it. Ike's gonna tell him there's nothing there. Just leave it. I'd be inclined to agree.
There was powder, which could be something.
Yeah, but
Unless
that's something
that
you
was
can
in
just go
Blindside.
back for. You can absolutely just go back for that. Allison ended up somewhere on Dark Death Mountain somehow.
I don't know. You look away from one of these, and they all of a sudden find a connector and just are whisked away into some brilliant somewhere.
It gives them the means to do a bunch of stuff, though, because we have the mirror, and we're on East Death Mountain. With the upgrade ferry. The only thing I'll ever mark as a shop in Crosskeys, because frankly, if you've got a lot of money and not a lot of resource, you get the double whammy of buying the resource and doubling up on the capacity.
So we got Hyrule Castle, which goes to Dark Flute 5.
Okay. Well, it's interesting. Ikir doesn't have any bombs, doesn't have any money. OTR entrance, we're being told in chat, is how we got up there. Through Paradox Cave. Interesting.
Where's Flip going? Is he going to open the bomb?
No, he's gonna explore. Oh, no. Okay, he decided that he doesn't want to do Akita's Cave right now. We got Ganon's Tower here for Shreka. Ikir's got that in the pod area.
Man, they're finding a lot of good big item stuff. But it's a lot of stuff that'll pull them away from the boots, though.
I mean, the boots on their own aren't going to be the be-all, end-all here.
Just give them a little bit of time advantage per.
Yeah.
Hammerlocked Well.
I'd love to see it.
But it's not a lumberjack. Bad seed.
I mean, you got a little bit of HP sitting in Hope Room, and that's really it. I mean, you're no bow, but no, you're not going into Eastern. That's a weird one. I mean, I get why not.
Who found Eastern? Allison?
Allison found Eastern at the Vanilla Mountain Spawn.
And Zaf also couldn't get through MMC.
Listen, mini Moldworms might be some of the rudest enemies in the game. What a move, says Zelga in chat. And then he just jukes and goes into Eastern just to kind of throw it in our face. I mean, you find an item cave with a bow right next door to Eastern that makes the play that much stronger. Or, you know, just find your bow in Eastern.
TR small.
TR small? What's that?
Not as useful in cross keys as it is in other modes. So no, powder was just in here, and so was Blue Boom.
Just here. So I don't know if there was anything in Mini Moldworm Cave at all then. Now, I'm curious, Flip Heel coming down here and doing
He's got 10 bombs.
He's got 10 bombs now, so you think maybe he opens this bombable hut now? He's probably thinking about that at Gina's Cave. No, he knows this entrance isn't touched. So this is good news for Trekkos.
He's gonna be there. He's probably not gonna be happy about it.
Oh no, he's gonna be livid, especially after he basically died in Paradox Cave. Now, we got the Moon Pearl for Zaf, and I wonder where Zaf plans to take this now.
Yeah, because he can't go back to Mini Moldworm. No. Nothing to kill the Moldworms.
Now, I'm curious where Ikir's going, because we found a glove somewhere. Ikir's got a glove.
Ikir probably found it somewhere in his loop. He's been doing all kinds of stuff over there. I did not catch it.
We got a pod key and some bombs in this. Oh, well, I wish did. We have a.
Allison's file is gone.
Allison's file is in fact gone. That's not ideal. What happened here? Did he have a crash, a Vetroarch or something?
I have no clue. All I saw was him reloading.
Well, that's not good. Yeah, so he's gonna go ahead and 50-50 bombs to get his boots back. I hope we remember where all these keys we got were.
Many Moldorm is not being nice to Flip.
Oh, and Flip just... Oh my god. And he'll take the reset. So yeah, you can't blame him for that.
That's painful.
Okay. I mean... Ikir and Alazun somehow will end up with the boots at relatively the same time, even though Alazun already had the boots. Yeah, we'll have to ask what happened there, because that's... You never want to see someone having to scroll back and have no file, because that means it dumped memory at some point. So I'm going to assume that was some kind of crash.
Well, now Zaf is in this pod loop, though, so Zaf should find wherever that glove was. It could have just been on Pyramid Ledge or top of Castle.
Well, yeah, as I said, we did see Ikir go to the top of Castle with the mirror, so it could have been that left entrance that we looked away up about when we had the means. I have seen instances before where like someone gets enough into a seed to know where things are that they could basically play 1.5 seeds and still be competitive. And this was in the first 10 or so minutes, so you got enough information to just kind of, you know, get your key items and then move on.
There was almost nothing in that mini Moldorm cave.
We're being told that the glove was the first chest of Hyrule Castle's basement. Interesting. So the front of Escape has a glove, and we didn't have the means to do anything other than that in logic anyway, except, do we? We do have a Hyrule Castle key known. And Flip's going to go ahead and do Bomb Escape, although Bomb Escape with the key, with the back already done, we're fine to not kill this guard here. And we'll get our glove. You could go down if you want. Yeah,
he's definitely getting his glove.
Don't bomb him! You don't need to kill him!
Maybe he's hoping that maybe they know Stun Prize is Bomb Pack or something?
I mean, if it's a key dropper, it's not going to drop the Stun Prize.
Yeah, I think he's hoping on these. Nope, it's Steros.
No, it's... Yeah, I mean, here's where I'm at with that. If you have the key, you've already done the back of Escape. You never need to kill the map chest guard. Yeah, he could have done... He could have at least gotten Boomerang. Or he could have gone down to Zelda's cell, gotten the item from the ball and chain in the big key door, and then gone back up to Boomerang, locked himself in, and mirrored out. I mean, there's other ways you could have done that.
Well, Zaf just found Hookshot Cave. Let's see if he's feeling spicy on hovering today.
I'm always feeling a little mild to moderate on hovering.
I cannot do it.
I'm not sure how.
Yeah, I can't do it. They can. And there's flute.
That's a very nice thing to find there, that flute.
Looks like he's not going to try it. Looks like he's not feeling it. Oh, never mind.
I'm worried about what this blueberry on the left side of the screen is going to do. Alazun's struggling with this mini Moldorm cave. My goodness.
This mini Moldorm cave is just beating our players.
I guess Zeph... Okay. I mean, the only player of the four, I think, that can't hover is Ikir.
Well, doesn't matter. That's probably not getting the rest.
Yeah, at this point, it's like, yeah, it's whatever. I got the flute. Flute's nice.
Yeah, we'll go activate that and go somewhere.
Ikir getting every bit of the goodies out of second mini Moldorm cave, the Paradox Cave. Of course, we also don't have... I appreciate Flip's commitment to getting the keys in Hyrule Castle. Allison's going to get his Moon Pearl. Now, Allison's pretty much picked up almost everything that he's had with one or two, little differences here.
Yeah, I don't think either one of Crystal Roller has been to Paradox yet, and of course they don't know about the glove yet.
It'd be kind of hard to know about the glove when, we don't really think about doing one check of escape most of the time.
Oh, Allison's going there. Nope. Never mind.
No, we're just going to use this for connectors because we don't have the means to do the front. Okay, well, we're in the Dark World.
Yeah, that's that Flute 5 that goes out in the Dark World.
I'm kind of curious about knowing this and running in this direction now.
Something was over here he wanted. Something either at top of castle or pyramid ledge. Oh, hookshot cave.
Oh, for the flute, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, that's why he's hanging on to the 2 bombs.
It's a pretty good thing to have in Cross Keys, especially if you find yourself with like almost no way to get back up to the mountain. Oh, Fortune smiles upon Ikir. There is Graveyard Ledge. And the $20 aren't worth the
I did not see what 5-6 were.
I thought I saw Tower of Hera.
Yeah, Hera and Swamp. They marked it.
And Swamp Palace. Delightful. One dungeon that needs the hookshot and one dungeon you'd like to have the hookshot.
Allison will not attempt to hover? I'm surprised. He probably just feels behind with whatever happened.
That or I'm wrong and he doesn't actually hover. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I think Allison hovers.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure Allison hovers.
I'm the only one out of the 4 members of Crystal Roller Crew who doesn't.
I'm the only member on TM32 that can't mimic clip.
Depends on the day if I can mimic clip or not.
Now that doesn't loosen the bombs there, Zaf. You gotta hit the wall where the bombs are, not the other side of the room.
I think Zaf just wanted to beat his forehead.
Meanwhile, Ellison's taking out some anger on that bush there.
We have a lot of similar things going on. I have no clue where Iker is at right now. Is he Old Man rescuing?
I think so, because I believe Iker was last seen on the mountain. And we find ourselves in North Dark World from that desert exit there, and I flip you will find pretty much the same thing in a moment. That's more realistic for a Dark Chapel location to me, with that Tower of Hera being it. Alright, we have rescued the old man. We now have a spawn point on the mountain. And Ikir at Eastern Palace. And Ikir not an Eastern Palace. Dang it.
They don't like Eastern Palace. They're trying to greet it.
Nobody likes Eastern Palace but me.
I mean, somebody went in, Flip went in for a little bit.
Flip's gonna
I don't know how far he went.
Flip's gonna get that flute out of this king's tomb.
We found thieves somewhere.
Indeed. That's on North Dark World somewhere, yeah. It's either the Curious Shop or the Bumper Bottom here.
Oh, Flip's gonna hover and get the second shield.
Flip doesn't have a projectile weapon. He's gonna hope this berry just floats out of the way.
How happy is he gonna be for a second shield?
Not at all. Speaking of Flip, we have flippers in the chess game at the DMDK. We already saw Ikir pick those up, but that's the first knowledge that CRC will have for him.
All right, does CRC not hovering hurt us?
Probably not.
$20 didn't. Bombs don't either.
Bombs certainly don't. I'm still not sure what happened, Staves, but at the same time, hey, we found it. Iker's probably saying the words, I found it. Ceruvian, I found it. We're hearing bow, third chest to Thieves' Town. Sure enough, Zaphakel has a bow on his tracker. That's a fun one.
I mean, that's probably him going to Eastern soon.
Playable Eastern with the flute to get there? Why the heck not? Speaking of going into Eastern, let's see if Iker finds anything in here, because we didn't really see much of it earlier.
Is that where Allison crashed?
Pretty sure that's where I saw him last. We saw that Turtle Rock Small, and then after that,
I saw him do Stalfos. I saw him do the Stalfos room before the third chest. So he at least was going third chest. I just don't remember if he ever made third chest or big chest.
Chat says it was after the compass chest, so still a weird spot for a game crash of any kind. Oh, we can get that cane now with the mirror.
Yeah, I think Zaf's gonna head that way.
Not before finding this storyteller cave.
Ooh, we got a small key up on Bumper Ledge.
Well, we hope that's not our swamp small.
Oh yeah, we need that this seed. Hey, we found swamp.
It's almost like it was summoned. It's a great spot for that swamp palace, though.
Has Flip found Bowie yet? No, he hasn't found Thieves yet. Where's Thieves? Maybe at North Fortune?
He definitely either zigged around it or ignored the fact that it existed. There's your cane in the hands of Zaf. Allison's going to pick up this bow. And we've got the middle of Skullwoods for Flip Heel.
If your favorite rando player is a potato, I'm sorry.
It's in Lonely House. What does Lonely House mean? I've never heard anyone call an entrance the Lonely House. Let that be a testament, by the way, that every co-op pair refers to things a different way. So even though Flip and Iker are practicing right now, when Iker and I practice, we may use vernacular that I've never heard coming out of his mouth.
Well,
the hook shot is an Eastern.
Okay, that's good knowledge.
I mean, you're going to get that with the bow, right? That's good for Iker. Oh, it's the Curious Shop. It's the fenced-in shop. It's a...
Oh, the one
yeah,
south
that
of the woods.
one.
Gotcha.
It's that
And
one.
Flip hasn't went there yet.
The Hero Shop. The B shop, I guess.
He has to go there, like, now for it to make sense?
Yeah, he's probably more interested in getting the cane than going to one entrance.
I'm just wondering, I mean, Zaf's cleaning up a bunch of entrances, which is fair. I'm wondering how long it is before he gets back to Eastern. Because that hook shot's kind of big.
It's kind of big, but Skibdo's really hurt. It's only so big as if there's anything directly behind it. We know we need it. It's not a step you would skip going through Eastern. I mean, we've already seen 3 checks of Eastern, so maybe feeling behind Alazun might not. But I mean, Zaf still has to eventually do that check as well.
Yeah, and he can just clear it.
See, my headcanon, Gil, is that it's still Alazun playing, but he's playing behind a cardboard cutout of Armalek. So it's like...
No, if he was doing that, he wouldn't have any bombs.
Imagine having bombs. Imagine maintaining your resources, right?
You can only be ARM if you can somehow still win a seed with no resources.
Or do a veteran seed and you finish on 0 keys almost perfectly?
And I'm only saying this because A, I'm ARM's teammate, and B, I've seen him in chat, so hopefully he caught that.
I'm sure he knows exactly what you're talking about. Right. Still some new information to be had left and right here. That's a new connector that we haven't taken. And Zaf wants nothing to do with it. Probably because we haven't seen this entrance either.
I don't know what Zaf's doing.
I don't know if Zaf knows what Zaf's doing.
Potatoes usually don't.
Ikir runs into a cactus and says, never mind. Oh, we found the top bumper. And it's, oh my god, it's a small.
Burn the witch. Burn the witch.
5 years and counting, friends.
That is what you're supposed to say, right?
I think so. Joke's on you, I'm resistant to fire these days.
Oh, man. The fact that is Swamp Small is hilarious.
It's not even just Swamp Small, it's Swamp Small connecting through the swamp entrance.
Don't forget the carrot on a string to strap around.
Alright, so Ikir's gonna go get the whole lot of nothing after the flute in this hookshot cave. In fact, doesn't even need to do anything after the flute, he can just leave. And that's what he does.
Yeah. The Flip is the one who hovered it all, so he knows that everything else is garb.
And interestingly enough, we have Castle Tower with the Desert Small. Yeah, that's a fun one too.
Yeah, we already know where Desert is, so that's actually a good one.
Yeah, we've gone... Do we go main to left? We went out the left door at one point. I think we had both Zaf and Flip
okay.
At the same time.
What in the world is Zaf doing? He keeps mirroring, remirroring, unmirroring.
He's playing his sick flute solo for Mitsuda's soundtrack. Alright, here's the main desert. Okay.
As the teammate, I have issues.
If you lose by the amount of time Zaf's been mirroring...
Oh, he wouldn't hear the end of it, because Allison would probably calculate it.
He totally
or Lynn,
would.
Or somebody else in the background.
Absolutely. You'll have one of them being like, "The hell you doing, son?"
It'll be like, you lost by 32 seconds. Guess how many times you mirrored by accident?
I don't even accidental. I think they might have been think mirrors, or like, oh, this isn't where this entrance is. Never mind.
Ooh, have we seen this side of Desert?
I don't think so. Let's find out where it goes. It goes to the TR.
We definitely have not seen this side of Desert.
I do wonder where our first sword is going to land, Karma.
In Pod. We just found Pod.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, book.
Book. I mean, chat's excited for book, right, chat? That's right, Tyler. You let us know how you feel about that book. Karma! Karma! Burn the witch!
I mean, it's density, right? The law of numbers.
Oh my god.
Alright, Swamp Small has been obtained by Flip.
Yep, and that
The
means...
only thing they're really missing is Thief's Town for the bow.
How about the Ice Palace Big Key on pedestal? Well, now we know ice is a crystal.
That's good knowledge.
A logical pet seed. That means the game, like, in my experience, when you have a pedestal seed, the game will pepper your progression basically everywhere, regardless of whether pendant or crystal.
I'm still surprised with the bow. Like, okay, we're getting glove. That's good. I'm just surprised we haven't got Eastern yet. But he's been finding so many connectors that go to like these oddball spots that I can't exactly blame him either.
Ikir tries running directly into fireballs and immediately tries to run away from fireballs, then just takes the damage anyway. Alright, glove for Crystal Roller Crew. About 15 minutes after Trackus did.
And Zap is running straight for it.
You can't tell the community that, because there's this growing sentiment and mentality of, oh no, pendant bad, that just perpetuates regardless of how the progression actually lands. But this is key sanity, so the logic doesn't have to actually push you anywhere. I forget what was in Dark Cross that Zap is going out of his way for right now. Or maybe they haven't checked it yet.
I don't think they've checked. They haven't checked the inside of the castle much.
That's true. I mean, they're maybe Zap's just splitting to do Dark Cross while Alazun's going down to get his petty cash out of Zelda Cell here.
Yeah, but he's going to be done way before Zap is, and won't have the knowledge by the time Zap's there.
I'm sorry, it wasn't petty cash. It was a pile of sticks. Is Flip Heel's going for the hook shot, I think. No.
Nope. Hook shotting no.
Oh, you can't hook shot without the hook shot. Just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're
no connector.
Oh, this is a chess game that they haven't played yet. I think they were all getting the flippers. Okay.
Still have all the flippers checks too. I don't think anybody's done.
He's got 500 rupees, so we might see Flip Heel go to Zora shortly here.
Please be third shield. Please let Flip find all three.
Why do you hate Flip Heel so much?
I don't. I just want to see his reaction.
Why does anyone hate shields so much? Goodness gracious me.
Because I guarantee you we'll actually see someone probably go to a like in the playoffs just to get a shield eaten.
You mean those don't happen to begin with? People don't like their shields? I'm not saying that one out loud. We did see Tile Room from Alazun, unfortunately just a compass, so nothing doing here. Now Iker is in this Thieves Town, is going to discover the bow in just a moment.
So realistically, even with the whatever happened to Allison, the game's still kind of fairly even.
I mean, it kind of would be in this case, too. Because you kind of get to skip a lot of the fat that you get in a co-op situation. We got this right side desert now for Flip Heel, which we saw wasn't a lot of good at all. It was just things to do, I suppose. Where is this going to break open, do you think, now? That we've seen Pod, we've seen...
Ooh, well, there's an ice palace.
I mean, yeah, but we can't do anything with it.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta find fire somewhere. Honestly, it's probably on Armos. But
yeah,
we're probably missing a lamp or fire rod.
Well, the entrance logic's a fire rod, no existy. What's on this island? Uh-oh, don't get zeroed. What did I just say?
That was a big splash damage, by the way. He was not real close to that.
Iker, don't get zeroed! Gosh, dang it. Alright, Flip Heel's got a sword now, so he'll at least be comfortable to do anything. He also has a pod small.
Why are you cursing these people by telling them not to get zeroed and then both of them immediately die?
It's not a curse, it's a plea.
Well, the one key might get us something.
We're seeing an Eastern play from Crystal Roller Crew. Zaf is in here again.
The one key got us nothing.
The one key got us big money, no whammies. That's a big key TR on the... We have the cane. Oh boy.
We've seen a mid entrance. I think we've seen front and mid entrance because we've seen lava chest and we've seen. Maybe we've only seen a mid entrance. I know we've seen lava chest.
I think we've only seen a mid entrance. We don't have any keys to really chase it down with either. Fliphill's doing this without the bow, which we know Ikir just found in Thieves Town, and it's a little out of the way. So we'll just mimic clip here real quick.
Allison's getting to do this whole dark shopping mall into checking the rock that they missed in Light World.
Hello, Tower of Hera, which we could clear if we had the hook shot.
Hiker's also beating Eastern, by the way.
That's good for, don't forget to track us, because, you know, he's already done everything else in Eastern but Armos. Whereas Zaf is about to discover the hookshot. A little bit of... This is actually not bad for Alizoom, but he would need a sword or hammer to clear that Hera, and, well, unless one are in one of these two entrances left here, saving this portal won't mean anything. Hello, Lazy Kid, what you got for us? The fire rod.
That's good. Okay.
Okay, what does that tell me to go check? Back of Skull Woods entrance? Did we have a reverse?
Ice.
Oh, I don't want to think about hammerless ice right now.
You said, what does it tell you? I was just it's one of the things they have on the table.
Can't hear you. I've taken my headphones off.
I'm interested to see what comes out off of this Armos.
Nothing.
Either.
He double clicked it.
Possibly nothing.
I mean, it could also be everything. We've already been pushed out the TR entrance, but there's still Meyer at large for later.
Has anybody taken the book to check desert entrance?
It's really not convenient to do that, and you know it.
With loot, it's not bad.
True. It's still a one-off.
I mean, they're probably hoping
slow.
they're probably hoping to get there from my area, but if you don't get there from my area, it's not terrible. So first dungeon clear on the board, and it was for Don't Forget to Track Us.
And it was the same Eastern Palace that we're going to see Zafiko clear in about, oh wow, like 20 seconds or so. The tried and true Armos Knight's quick kill that they both missed the one night by being a little too far in one direction.
He still got like a semi-quick kill, it was fine. He didn't make the one angry.
Flip's going in to get his bow now.
Yeah, I think Ikir is even trying to figure out where the progression is at this point.
Yeah, and that's going to lead them to Shopping Mall, but not Dark Shopping Mall. Not from here. Unless this is something I forgot about. This is desert, so we go out the east door?
Oh, this is where this takes us to TR Bridge.
Okay. I mean, that's still on its own not a lot of help.
No, but they're just trying to do stuff that they have left. They're running out of stuff pretty quickly.
Oh, it's the pod for the sword is up here. Which, that makes sense. Oh, it's Ikir has an extra key, so we're going to see the back of pod now.
That makes a lot of sense.
I can understand this, both playing against and playing with Ikir. The back of pod has kind of burned him a couple times, not having enough keys to go in. So in a co-op situation, second player goes in with 2 keys, suddenly anything sitting in the back of pod feels really good to find instead of really bad to miss.
Yeah, I'm going to be keeping my eyes on him. It was in Waterfall, which was where?
For what?
The other pod key. He has got the other pod key in Waterfall Cave.
Well, I mean, he'll show us once he's done having a little extra cup of Kool-Aid here. Oh,
Hey,
there's a shield. Ah, poor Flip. He doesn't get 3 shields tonight. That's unfortunate.
And
What's in the dark potion?
Ikir tells him to grab it.
That's like telling him to grab Spazer in an SMZ3 race.
So far, nothing. Still nothing.
Yeah, Flip is going to find this fire rod now. Karma, I think we're looking at ice.
Back of skull.
At the back of skull could be what? We also have Meyer. We got big key and a couple keys to Meyer for everybody.
I don't think we've seen that Meyer, have we?
We have. We've seen where Misery Meyer is. We just haven't entered it. Because at the time we discovered it with no sword, no bow, no rod. All you had were the boots and a bunch of bombs, and you're not fighting wizards of bombs.
I did not see it, so. I saw Swamp, I saw Thieves, we have Hera as well.
Yeah, Hera is... But Hera's not a logic to clear, but the fire rod gives us the basement. Don't choke on that phrase, though.
And we're gonna see it.
I sure think so. Okay. Let's see, what is Zaphical up to? He's gonna go get his connector out of Hyrule Castle here. And he's headed... probably up to Catfish is my guess here. You might just pick up the TR's big key first, though.
Allison's getting hook shot.
I hope so.
Oh! Wait, you don't have Fire Rod, why would you come here?
Yeah, there was nothing in Tyler Room that would be beneficial to Zaph.
Oh, did we do Tower Room?
How are you gonna light the... Zaphical?
He probably thought he grabbed it.
Yeah, it's the classic co-op, oh, I've heard where it is, so I clearly have it in my inventory.
Now he can go grab it and come right back.
Oh my god, get the copy pasta out of here, Tyler.
What was in the basement? I missed it.
Obviously, nothing good if we have enough time to find the quote and control V it. Alright, Zaph picks up his Turtle Rock big key. Ikir's gonna get his fire rod. I was too busy finding the pasta. You can't make this up. It's completely unscripted and off the cuff.
So we're about to get 4 Fire Rod gets. Cool.
4 Fire Rod gets, and no one will go to Ice Palace. What if it's just the dam in the back of Skullwoods and the hammer in the second Check of Swamp?
Possible. Not great, but it's possible.
Everybody just like that. Oh, Zaph's going to show us what was in the basement. Okay. Nice map to this dungeon in the compass chest of this dungeon. A place full of nightmares and tapioca. Ugh. Yikes.
We're about to have 4 crystals for one team and 5 for the other. Or no, sorry. 2 crystals for one team and 3 for the other.
Well, at least you have the math somewhat right. You can count to the total of 5. Here's new stuff.
Wait.
We're going to do the middle of TR.
Yeah, because we're doing Hera and Eastern. We've already got Eastern done.
Are we stealing the key here, Alizoon? Alright, for those who missed it the first time around, it's 10 arrows in Hera Basement.
It is a red crystal, which is kind of important.
Pressing 2 buttons at the same time is confirmed to be impossible.
He just gave up on spin speed, or on, yeah. The Moldorm was not having it.
Ikir will now swim and get his Turtle Rock big key.
I feel like... I still don't know which team is ahead, but I feel like Don't Forget to Track Us might be very slightly.
It's hard to say because it looks like we're in like this big pivot point. Oh, Alsu finds it. We're in this big pivot point right now that we have Alizoun breaking down to Laser Bridge from here with 1 key, which means we'll need a key to open the Try next door. That's fine.
We also get another connector. Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Another connector is never bad.
That could put you out of like Meyer area. We've already seen the other useful entrances, like Bumper and...
It's going to be desert, right?
I could see it being like the Pyramid Crack or something, though. Right, Ikir's going to take this 1 key and go right to Compass Room.
It's going to be desert, right? I'm calling it.
No, don't be like... It's going to be somewhere we haven't been. It's going to be like the Hammer Shop in Vu. Like
no, I do expect Compass Room to have something in GT.
And of course, since Flip hasn't been back to GT with the cane, we're going to get our compass out of the tile room in GT. Alizoun makes it through to Laser Bridge. Now Zephakil will go in a place in a way. A small key.
Okay, we're good. Come on, Ice Rod. Ice Rod.
Game. Don't do it.
Another pod key, I don't hate.
Game. It's a sword! There's a sword on Laser Bridge.
So, 2 swords, cool.
It's a peg cave! Oh, we're going to see tech that you almost never see, except that we decided we don't have enough sword length because we need 2 swords for that.
Yeah, I've never actually seen that one done.
New checks for Ikir. Compass Room in GT. He's going to have some stuff behind 4 keys. Need to bomb without Master Sword. The lamp is... Mm-hmm.
Well, that's interesting. That's good to know. Ooh, going all the way to Ice Armos.
This is spicy. I'm not sure if I agree with this one. Remind me where Ganon is. We've seen Ganon, right?
You said it was in the woods shop?
I think so. You're telling me what I thought I saw.
I think that's what you said earlier.
And Zaf is hot on Ikir's trail right now.
He's also looks like gonna probably do it. Yep.
Well, okay. I don't get it.
Well, I can see it a little more from my team's perspective because game crash.
I mean, I just don't get it, at all.
Oh, Zaf doesn't have cape. Gotcha. I was like, why aren't you caping?
So, because the cape is in the Turtle Rock big key chest. Oh, Ikir's out of arrows right now. Thanks, game.
Something to this dungeon, which means it was a key, a compass.
It was the compass. You saw the count go up underneath the HUD, and then Zaf.
Oh, we fell back. We went back to the back of Skull and beat Moth. We did have this as an option. I forgot about it.
Yeah, but it's not logical. Like, what is the game is expecting us to do right now?
But it's the only thing we have in logic. Ice.
It's ice, or or a pair of entrances. We have the book to open up desert. We have the back of Skullwoods with the fire rod.
So you're telling me it's nothing good. Gotcha.
I mean, it's randomizer. What were you expecting?
It's crappy. This is why I don't play it anymore.
This is the equivalent of ordering filet mignon and getting served a roast beef sandwich on rye, and you're allergic to rye.
Did anybody get the quick kill on Armos? No?
Alizoun is going to check this. I don't think anyone... Oh, this is the well. Right.
Oh, wait, yeah, we could get to here with the mirror.
Ikir didn't think to do... No, it wasn't Ikir. It was Alizoun. The hammer's
hammer.
All right, well, it was the well all the time. Well.
So you had to go Dark World mirror to get your GT big as well.
To Ganon's tower.
Zaf just did Ice Armos. That feels terrible.
Well, now you can go check the left side of GT here, right? Yeah, that's a good hammer. I like that hammer.
That probably temporarily puts Crystal Roller Crew ahead.
I don't know what it's going to take for CRC to project that thought onto Don't Forget to Track Us. Like, unless one of them stumbles out Laser Bridge and, well, it could be Flip Heel right here. It could be Flip Heel right here, right now. And Zaf is already doing the same thing as he would in this situation. The GT key is quite nice. We can climb GT now that we have the big key, which is in logic. If it's not in logic. It needs Mitts to be in logic right now. Mitts or a couple more GT keys.
Such an interesting seed.
Iger's going to go ahead and take care of a moth.
Yeah, as of right now, I think we're 4-4. Yeah, we're 4-4. Oh, we're in Meyer on Allison's side.
And this is another thing I mentioned we had that we could do. And now with the knowledge of the lamp, the extra sword, the cape, the bow, you can't powder the whiz robe, Allison.
Well, he did not go to get the sword out of Pod yet.
Right, Pod's probably better served as a later dungeon for Allison right now.
So he's going to go to Sir Biddy on one sword as of right now.
So Iger's doing what I would do right now. Do that fighter's sword moth. And Flip Heel's going to go find the hammer and be like, hey, by the way, you have a sword, a laser bridge, and a hammer here. I believe Meyer's on the mountain. I want to say it's at the Death Mountain Descent Cave entrance.
Hammer as Moth dies.
Leading that.
And you know GT Big feels bad for both sides when both sides have done Ice Arm us.
Flippeel's going to take his portal back. And Iker now knows what he needs to do. And here's a map check. We have TR as a crystal. We'll need that ice rod.
Okay. We know Skull is a crystal, so we already have 4 of our crystal knowledge.
Yep. There's the big key to Hera at the cutscene chest. Oh, that's delightful. This is why we don't play with key logic turned on. Iker, where are you going?
He might be going to check the front. Nope. Where is he going? Still the key? Still the key.
He's going to steal the key. That way we have the extra key. No, he's not stealing the key. Oh, he is stealing the key because he bumped a key here first place. Okay. So we have enough keys to both go to Laser Bridge and then go up to the front if you wish.
Or save it to kill Trinex later.
I mean...
Ooh, we're in Ice now with Hammer.
Yes, we are. And Ice, we know is a crystal because the big key's on pedestal. Well, they don't know that. Because Zaf is the one who read the ped.
True. But Ice could have a bunch of goodies. I haven't really seen anything good in Meyer yet.
You know, I'm staring at the timers. I'm like, do we want to wait till an hour or do you want to plug your teammates now?
Well, Meyer is also a the green pendant, so we're doing this for green pendant.
Yeah, we know where Saha is, so turning in the green pendant's not a big deal. We have a sword of Meyer? We have a sword of Meyer. Okay.
That's really good. That means it's a Master Sword video, which is a lot better.
And we have the cape, so it's a free fight instead of a spin to win kind of fight. Here's that back to Skull Woods entrance, and it is the dam. Who called that?
That's pretty good.
Is this collectively just look for items now? Because we don't know if we need desert. The back of desert may be necessary. We don't have the big key yet. We can clear pod. We have enough keys to beat pod. That's another crystal. We don't have a big key to thieves, but we're missing
1, 2, 3, 4,
knowledge
5
and 2 pendants right now. So
yeah, we're missing knowledge of what? 2 pendants, 2 crystals. Pod, Skullwoods, Desert, and Thieves Town? No, we know Skullwoods a crystal. So we're only missing 3. 1's a crystal. So you probably gamble on Pod.
Right, because Pod could be our last crystal. And if so, then we're looking for exactly the Ice Rod for Go?
Ice Rod, and yeah, with that dam find, I'm pretty sure you're right.
We're dash stratting Vitreous here with the Master Sword. This is fine.
Zaf is going straight to Swamp.
As you do in this situation. Yeah, I'm going to say the knowledge for Crystal Roller Crew actually puts them in a pretty good advantage right now. Unless Flip finds something that we all need in this Ice Palace. You know, before anyone else gets
ahead. Practice is ahead on dungeon clears.
Right, but promoting
Ike's about to
find.
Ike's about to go find the dam.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Do people have pod smalls left? We've had a total of 4. We have 4 on Ellison's tracker. Did Flip forget to flip the switch? It looks that way because he went back for it. Yeah, because again, we know the Ice Palace big key is on pedestal because Zaf read it, but Trackos does not have this information. Oh, please, I don't want to be Potato. He forgot it after mirroring because he forgot it the first time. I'm not going to put someone on blast here, but that's not like you, friend.
No, and they're probably all kind of frazzled because this is a high-profile game. They've all had bad mistakes this seed. I mean, Allison had a crash. Flip had like 2 deaths to Mini Moldorm Cave early. They've all had some frazzled gameplay, and this is it's a high stakes game, I guess, in the semifinals. Not really high stakes, you know what I mean? This is all for bragging rights, essentially. Oh yeah, if anybody from the NMG... Oh, good.
Oh, it's just a Skullwood's big key.
If anybody wants to put Flip on blast from the NMG community, feel free. That's your guys' role.
I think that gauntlet needs to be laid down by you, my friend. Let's see here. We have a cold stare on the screen. I don't know what cold stare could possibly have for us. And IQ's going to be like, hey, by the way, that dungeon you just cleared is a crystal.
Don't think we found anything in there of note. In Swamp, we did find another Podsmall.
Yeah, we're up to 4 on Alizon's tracker. And Zeph has 3, so that's enough keys to get to Helmasaur King. I had to think about which boss was in pod for a moment.
This is not Randomizer.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah, we'll see if we get it in this one. Not sure. If it goes to a game 3, unsure if that's what they would pick, because they get picked between Duality and Randomizer.
Well, at least Arm doesn't have to play Randomizer. We have Swamp as a crystal. Would you look at that? Desert and Thieves are our last 2 pendants. Unless we don't know pod yet. Shoot.
Arm, your math is completely accurate, and I'll let Flip know.
Yeah, I forgot that we knew that Swamp was a red crystal. Oops. I'm bad at this. Imagine reading player trackers and going, oh, one person doesn't have this marked. One person doesn't have this marked as red. I'm just like... What is Zaf doing? Is this left side now?
He's going back in for left side.
SMH my head.
Well, I mean, what else do they have to do? Allison's in ice. They've already cleared Meyer. That was nothing. So they lost time to Allison clearing Meyer.
Left side GT.
Left side GT would be a big one. It's not in the best spot, though.
Front of TR. I'm just
Again, if you have the extra key, because you don't want to spend your Trinix key, knowing it's a crystal. I think we've only had 3 keys, and at least one person from each team, I think, has burned the lava chest.
Yeah, Ikir and Alazun both have the cape. But we also have Ikir with 3 keys, because he found a key elsewhere before getting the one on Laser Bridge, so he's good both ways. Flipheel gonna go ahead and re-enter the Dark World from the Link's House portal. Ikir doing left side first. Yeah, Trakus has a crystal lead right now. We have 4 for Flipheel and 3 for Ikir in his 4th. And we have, it looks like, 3 for Zafikel and 2 for Alazun in his 3rd.
And this whole seed's going to come down to where is the ice rod?
Yep, that's just how it goes. Where in the world is the...
Oh!
Gosh dang ice rod. What do we have there?
Big key to thieves on left side swamp, or left side swamp.
Could be important.
Both teams are going to get it.
Yeah, Flip's going to go ahead and pull his dam now. Who found the Skullwoods big? That was Alazun.
Yeah. And Zap is about to give us a shovel, which was money.
Yeah, Ikir's like me. He'll do left side swamp on his first trip at ice if he can. There's that book again.
Yeah, we went out of our way to grab book. We don't know if it's needed yet, but...
Well, we don't know what's on either tablet, I don't think.
Nope, and we still haven't seen the desert entrance.
I mean, Back of Desert could just be at the desert entrance for all we know. There's Big Key to Thieves Town in the hands of Ikir now, so they have that information as well. You know, that... Oh, that would make me so cross. We're seeing in chat, someone is suggesting the ice rod is just in the ice big chest, you know, as it should be. Except that would require us to do basically everything.
In which case, nobody's ahead and everybody loses the seed.
No, chat wins, because chat always wins.
True. The players don't win.
In a way for Flipheel. Is that why we call it that, Will? I do want to... At this point, you probably know who all these players are. The bot didn't want to give me a runner's command, so feel free to follow Zafikel at Zafiquals with 2 underscores. Why? I don't know. Alazun IRL. Flipheel at, Flipheel, and Ikir at Ikir. And their 3rd teammate, PRD Wong, at PRD Wong. And Ivy Karma is aware that he's welcome to plug himself here. He's all meh. Flip's gonna go defeat Helmasaur King here, I think.
If I streamed more, I'd plug myself, but I don't stream much. I stream the tournament games anymore.
I used to watch you play Free Enterprise back in the day when we were all watching it.
I've just not been streaming as much lately. I'll get back to it eventually. I've been doing a bunch of Path of Exile.
Some people stream their grinds for Path of Exile, you know.
Oh, no, I meant to. Just never did. We're seeing Pod. We're about to see whether this is a crystal.
Yep, we're going to see the Helmasaur kill for Flipheel, and that'll tell us exactly what we need to know. Whether that big key on the left side of Swamp is the MacGuffin that we need to clear this out or not. Oh boy,
Argus playing dodgeball here.
Probably. Thieves was right here at the Curious Shop, so...
Yeah.
And Alazun's going to give us left side GT. We do have now 3 keys in hand.
God, is he gonna climb?
God, I hope not.
The bad part is they're behind on dungeons. Like, the other two have just been slamming dungeons, but we're still missing an item for go mode.
Right, because you want to find your item for go mode in logic somewhere, right? Like on your path, rather.
Which is what they're trying to do. If it's just on, like, Helma, then yeah, it's...
Oh, that's a gross spot for the Thieves Small when your partner is in Thieves. Alright, moment of truth here for Helmasaur King. Are you a scam? Are you a phony?
And what if we both get pendants, then we know it's desert.
Oh, good, a mushroom. Good stuff there. Alright,
Got my
Helmasaur
eyes on
going
this Helma.
kaboom. Oh, Iker's going to give us Bombos tablet. Okay, and probably Desert Entrance. It's a map. It's a map to desert, and it's a pendant on Helma, but that's full knowledge for Don't Forget to Track Us.
Yep, all he needs to do is... they already in the Light World?
Pod was on the TR bridge. He's going back in.
He has 1 small key, so what chest you gambling? I don't think he's been to the back.
I'm all in.
I don't think he's been to the back, so he has to.
The ice rod is in Rando Room.
Oh, does he realize they're in go mode? Well, no, they don't know they're in go mode yet, unless if Thieves Town's a crystal, they're in go mode.
Yeah, this could have just tipped way back in CRC's favor, depending on how fast it takes for Ikir and Fliphill to get back to GT. How fast, how long it takes, how fast they get back. This oofta. Desert's the crystal. Thieves is not the answer.
Oh, okay, so we're looking for a desert big to and
have like emotional tug of war.
Entrance.
Yeah, we're looking for an entrance and a big key.
Now the ice rod was a huge pickup just because now he can beat TR and then get warped to the front, which we haven't seen the front entrance yet.
It could just very well be in the Mire area and guarding our desert entrance.
We still need the desert big, though, is the big issue.
Right. Is there anything else we haven't seen thus far that could be spicy? Besides the climb, of course. We do have that mushroom we just found,
Ice
too.
big. So Womp big if it shows up.
Well, Ice Big is on pedestal, so if we're getting that, then we're doing all 3 pendants.
You said spicy, I'm just thinking.
That's not spicy, that's elaborate. That's subterfuge is what that is. Here comes the Hera Big chest for Malazoo. Wow, $1.
Elephant's routing's made a lot of sense. And now Flip's going to give some time back by clearing out this mire that had nothing.
I mean, we say time back, but we still don't know where that desert big key is.
Yeah, I mean, he's in a pendant that may not be required.
You will get a sword, at least.
Yep. We'll get untempered. Zap will probably never see that sword unless he has to go into mire for some reason. Zap's gonna go get his ice rod. Because I think GT was right here. Zap can't climb. Because he's gonna use both keys to get to Rando Room.
Yeah, so...
Oh, no, he has one. Never mind.
He has one? Oh, he's not going to do map chest, so he'll be fine.
Yeah, so he can climb if he wants. They still don't know that Pod is the other pendant. What do you think, Arm? You think he should climb?
I mean, Does the all caps climbers in chat not tell you that?
No, I know. I'm just confirming that's what he meant.
All right, Ike here now has the sad news that the answer is desert, but also there's nothing in Thieves Town. Have we seen the green pendant turned in yet?
I have no clue.
Saha's somewhere. He was relatively early, actually. Castle Tower Key might be something, too.
I think he's just in CAC somewhere.
All right, look out. Here comes a Helmosaur. Not a Helmosaur, it's a Trinex. My goodness. I'm reading pod in chat and then thinking out loud. Here comes Trinex. Here's the big key to Desert Palace. That is actually
In Mimic
the ice
Cave.
rod. It's just the ice rod. Oh no.
That's literally right at the beginning of the game, the Mimic Cave.
Yeah, that's one of the first things we saw. First things we saw were the mail upgrade in Link's house, and then Mimic Cave. So
We're still not in go or no mode.
Yeah. No, we're not in no mode until. Wait, we have the desert big. We need the back
need desert
entrance.
entrance. Yeah, we still need the entrance to beat the boss.
No, where could that be?
We have Big Bomb we can do. It could be a Mire area, so we could need Mets.
Ike's gonna go ahead and clear out ice now. Oh my god, what if Mitt's on the climb? Ew.
Well, we're about to see where TR Front is. That's kind of a big thing.
Yeah, because we haven't seen... Oh, that's such a letdown. That is such a letdown, dude.
Alright, so... One team has Ice Rod, one team has Desert Big.
And another team has where desert is. Has either team checked the desert entrance, by chance?
I don't think so.
There's the big key to Swamp Palace. That could have Mitts, too.
He hasn't been in Swamp yet, so that's fine.
Yeah, and getting back to GT is definitely more enticing than getting back to Mimic, but Mimic is literally a save and quit away. Or a Flute to 4.
I'm really surprised that they have not checked that yet. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 5 crystals for Flip, 5 crystals for Ike here. This is all the dungeons they can complete. We're at 4 for Allison, 5 for Allison, sorry, and we're at 4 for Zaf.
And Zaf is about to dispatch Helmosaur King and find out, oh, nope, it's desert. You know,
That part,
he drops the
that
desert
part
map.
is he doesn't have Mire beat yet, so he can't pull Ped yet.
Yeah, but he knows what's on Ped, so he's probably not as inclined, because, you know, Ice Palace Big Chest doesn't exist.
I mean, at this point, unless it's Mitts, it doesn't exist.
Yeah, and I'd be more inclined to believe Mitt's on the climb than in the Ice Big Chest right now. Where was Tempered for Flip? Tempered was in Mire, I believe, right side. It's the same sword that
Allison has.
Allison has, but Allison hasn't been to Pod yet. Oh, the Mitts are in Ice Tea. Is it? Did I see that right, or am I seeing something else?
I don't have... He's not tracked it.
Well, he manual tracks, but... I could also be blind. Ice Tea's a trendy skip, though, so I wouldn't be too surprised. But I'd be sooner to believe that was 10 arrows and I literally need new glasses, which I do. Ice Tea is one of those skips you make if you feel behind. Or if you feel like you don't want to have to come back.
Alright, that's nothing.
I thought Flip did 7 of 8, so probably me blowing smoke. Ice Big to Quake Medallion to get to... Well, how are we getting to Meyer? That's the problem right now. It was Mitts there? Wait, I'm not seeing things? Wait a minute. So you mean Flip skipped Ice T and didn't get Mitts? And Iker's now tracked Mitts. So then Allison skipped Ice T and didn't get Mitts. So now Iker can go... Oh, that is a good and bad position for Trackus, because they are now given more entrances to look at. They can find Desert, but they're not going to find their Ice Rod in Desert. They will find their 6th Crystal. And Zaf deciding I don't need this big chest. And then deciding I do need this big chest. Here's Spike Cave, by the way. And, oh, here's Desert right here. Where was this?
Where was that? I literally looked away and he's in Desert.
Well, it's not GG until someone goes to the left side of GT for Trackus. And even then, we're looking at Master Sword Silverless right now. I don't remember seeing this. Where was this? Oh, was this just an Ice Palace? I could see that.
Yeah, Flip's running that way.
Well, Flip doesn't have the Mitts track, so either he has them and we're just dumb, or...
No, he's gonna have to go back to
yeah,
Ice.
He's gotta go down... Jeez. Okay. Okay, guys.
Can't get to Ice that way, that's TR Bridge.
There's a mail upgrade in this King's Tomb. Wait, Zaf doesn't have the blue mail picked up? From... Okay. Sure. Alright, 6 crystals for Ike here. And the... Okay. Well, I guess we're really not worried about the...
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing right now, though. If you're a fan of Crystal Roller Crew, like Karma is, we just saw Alazud spawn at Link's house and then go south to do 2 checks Castle Tower, which is fine. It's just not what he needs to do.
Yeah, he needs to go around the corner and get that. But then again, it still doesn't matter. Wait, spiral entrance, but it's unnecessary. Oh, it's at spiral entrance. Okay.
Oh, you just mirror back. Okay, so we probably just missed it earlier. So desert entrance isn't missing, but they do need to find their ice.
Yeah, they're
rod.
getting it now.
Yeah, Iker's going left side now. He's gonna have to skip map chest, but that's all they need.
This is GG's.
Yeah, there is.
They're so far ahead crystal wise that it doesn't even matter even if CRC finds it now.
And Zaf is going down to Trinex right now, which is fine.
Allison's about to find it, find this part of it.
He's gonna find the big. If they
Oh,
didn't
this is their
mirror
go
back,
mode.
yeah, this is their go mode because if they know where the entrance is, they can just start pushing through the rest of their dungeons. The thing is,
I think they're just too far behind.
Yeah. So Ike here can literally just grab this ice rod, mirror, and then he's doing a Master Sword Silverless, but he's probably fine to do that. And Flip's having the easiest Ganon fight of his life with a gold sword. Oh, and Allison still needs to go to pod at all. That's probably what he's doing right now, actually.
No, pod's a pendant. He never has to go.
That's right. He doesn't have to go to pod.
No, he's going to desert, and that's his last crystal. It's just Zap needs desert and ice palace still, and ice his ass.
And
Sorry,
Flip is going to check
SD.
the other.
Yeah, make that my one.
Rick.
Okay, ice palace is in a very bad spot.
It's booty. I feel like I'm talking to like teenagers from 10 years ago. Alright, Ice Rod for Ike here, Go Mode for Trackus, and they actually have easy access to Laser Bridge with that mitt.
Yeah, everybody's in go mode now.
What denomination of coin do you like to put in the swear jar? Yeah, only Ikir has the easy access, because for some reason, Ice-T is a check that doesn't exist. Ikir, where are you going? Oh, he's getting the sword at a Desert Big Chest. That's actually really heads up right here.
Yeah, and well, also Crystal Roller Crew also found the sword, so that's good.
Yeah, that'll help.
I mean, I still think that we're too far behind, but we're probably going to lose by a combination of Zaph's mirrors and Allison's crash.
I mean, it could be that, but Allison came back real fast from that crash, too, because of how early it was. And here's Fliphill getting his ice rod. The only thing that might be against Flip is not having the lamp. That's a big might, though. Because we have half magic fire rods, so getting the torch glitch is not going to be a big deal. Alright, so this is Alisoon going to Ganon, actually, so he might be the first player done. But it looks like Zaph still needs to run through ice and desert.
Ice is where he's headed now.
Yeah, and desert's not exactly easy to get to. Yeah, it is. You just mirror here.
Mirror and jump down, yeah.
This is Ikir's last crystal, and then you have Fliphill's last crystal. So it looked like it was actually, like, tipping in the favor, and then it's a lot more even than you think it is.
Yeah, it's literally without the crash, I think Crystal Roller Crew actually probably wins this.
Uh-oh. See Fliphill just kind of using the hook shot in this dark platform maze to avoid damage. At 4 hearts. Ouchies. Luckily, Trinex will fold over very easily. Alone in a cave are the silver arrows. Oh, careful, Alisoon. Yeah, drink that Kool-Aid. Not sponsored, by the way. But we could be.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure that Iker and Flip get this by average time. Probably by a minute or two, at least.
And chat's pointing out, we do see Zaph going through these dungeons. He's not likely to get another sword right now. Trinex going boom for Flip Heal as Ikir's already on his way to Ganon. Oh, jeez.
If this was Zaph's last crystal, it would be very close.
Yeah, we have to go back for Desert still. Here's the Ganon drop for Ikir as Alisoon finishes here on our restream.
The single G for Allison.
Clocks in at a 127.44, the first one to finish. And there's Flip Heals dropping. Now Zaph just needs to mirror back and take care of Landmo and then go to Ganon. If you ever wanted a free 1-in-1, just find all the swords.
So the only big difference in the seed is that Don't Forget to Track Us did not beat Meyer.
I'm going to say the big difference was
As far as
probably
clears,
the order in which things got found.
that too.
Like they kept doing stuff, but they were always routing right behind where Crystal Roller Crew had been. I don't think the whatever happened to Alizoun actually impacted this race that much. Because it was just early enough. It was under 15 minutes. You knew where only a few key items were. One of those key items was the mirror. Another one was the boots. And a lot of other stuff, like I said, was
Iker's exploding.
Iker's not exploding. Ganon's exploding.
That's another G.
And there we go. Iker will finish up. He's going to put down a 129.29.
All right, so clock started to tick.
And again, Zaf with only 2 swords. This is not going to be a fast Ganon fight by any means. And there's Flip Heels Ganon going down.
I think you see him finish and you have to grab the sword. Because you know you can't finish a Master Sword that fast. Because they've got, what, like 2 to 3 minutes, maybe? He's going for it. Yeah, there's no way he has enough time.
I mean, even going down for the sword, then coming back, it's not really that fast. There's no way, I don't think. Because the difference between Alizoun and Iker is like, oh, 85 seconds? Maybe 95? It's about a minute and a half. So they have like a minute and a half from Flip Heel's finish time, and just getting to Ganon was half of that.
Yeah, I mean, Ganon would have to explode from Zaf dropping in the hole. Which did not happen, so...
You never know, because Zaf's personality is pretty boisterous. Oh no! See, I don't like that word. It's also not my favorite TM in Pokemon. Zaf, please don't eat a fire bat for breakfast. They are not good for your... Oh no! Oh, the Samaria strats! Careful! Oh, jeez.
I don't know how he's alive. He's not now.
Oh.
No, okay. Looks like he's given up.
Well, the timer's still going. There's a conversation happening in the race room, so we may see Zaf still finish this one out. I don't know. Yo, heads up remembering that the Hoarders had full magic this whole time.
No. Oh, we probably need to mark it. We don't have people.
Oh,
Or
yeah, we'd have to...
mark them winners. Because they definitely have won at this point.
Do you need me to do that?
I don't have it pulled up. If you have it pulled up.
So we should have some invites going out. Unofficially, right now, Track S did win this race. The timer's still going. I was just so happy to see the Samaria block pulled out from Zaf, and then, just barely gets out of it, and then not. Oh, not again. Ooh, they converged real fast that time. Alright, we're out of the woods, because here's phase 3. What did I think that Alone in a Cave actually ends up being? Was it that what didn't we see? Do we not see K45 somewhere?
Yeah, we didn't see K45. You're right on that one.
Alright, so jumping in here, we have Ike here. GG.
GG's.
GG's. Battle over Flip one too.
Did he disappear from the co-op room too?
No, I thought he was following me. So I got an invite, and he said, "Oh yeah, I got one too," and I left. And oh well. He's still a little tilted, I think.
Oh, jeez, Zafakil.
Oh no.
It's been a rough seed for both teams.
I hear.
Yeah, I wanted Flip to come in because I wanted to ask Flip about his Moldorm adventures.
Well, he has had some words in chat for Mini Moldorm Cave here. Didn't realize our crop was actually that off on Elizun this entire time.
I mean, it had to be recropped because of the... Yeah.
How about that hammer?
And emerging from the exit of Mini Moldorm Cave is Flipheel.
I got there eventually. GG's.
GG's, man.
GG's.
How about that hammer, though?
That was a fun hammer. That probably wasn't even the right way to get it. Because mitts.
How about those mitts? Those completely inconsequential.
You were the
mitts,
only person who got mitts.
I was. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everyone else went down
person.
to Laser Bridge and found the hammer.
You were the third person into Ice Palace and the only person who got mitts.
Hey, look, Zafakil has defeated Ganon.
Yeah, you got to take go mode very slightly ahead, but Zaf was like 2 dungeons behind.
Mm.
And a sword down.
And one sword down made the Ganon fight an adventure. We have Allison joining us.
GG's.
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 That's why I went and got my third sword before. I actually did that a lot in practice. Like, I have 2 swords. Should I go get the third before Ganon? Yes. Yes, you should. Especially when it's that easy to get to.
We talked about it, and we're like, no. Oh, I mean, what... Was yours the pod one?
Mine was mine was desert. My third one was desert.
From Desert Big Chest?
Desert Big Chest. Flip is the only player with all 4. And here's Zaf.
Hey, Zaf, you want to know where the last sword was?
Oh, no, you never got that one.
And there went Zaf.
Well, understandable with their go mode.
Yeah, definitely.
And here's Zaf again. GG, Zaf.
Thank you, GG, Joel.
Yeah, that was a conundrum of things on both sides. Flip had Mini Moldorm Adventures. Allison had whatever happened. Then Eastern Dip decided it didn't like his game.
We really wanted to make sure I didn't get the hook shot.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I died on my way into our shopping mall, so I missed the fire rod for a while.
Yeah, I watched. You got zeroed right after. Who else died for CRC? Someone else died to zero.
I did.
Heck.
But yeah, I looked at my health. I'm like, I'm at 2 hearts. I'm dropping a portal here. I am finding an excuse to do it in case the zero is a jerk. And then if you rewatch that death, look at how far away that hit me from.
I made the comment. I made that comment that the hitbox was bizarre on that hit.
I saw this and I'm like, I'm fine. And then it just nukes me from a third of the way across the screen. I'm just like, what?
Spooky Zero at a distance. I'm talking about. I'm yelling at the screen, don't get zeroed. And you both die literally 10 seconds apart.
I have one for Ike here. I'm sad you didn't make Flip get the 3rd shield.
Did we find the 3rd shield?
Yeah, he had 2 already, and you found the third one was the turtles room one.
Oh yeah, I said there was something back there. I slept in Dirt Maze, so yeah, he wasn't checking that.
I specifically told Iker there was nothing in the bottom of like I didn't say anything about the bottom of the paradox, but he decided to do it anyway for the shield.
Oh,
just didn't
jeez.
know.
And there was a lot of miscommunication there because I was trying to
Oh,
write stuff down and do stuff, and yeah, it was.
But
I like missed all
out of
of it.
curiosity.
Bits
Yeah,
were in ice tea.
one person's got missed.
Because we were looking for ice rod, and like, okay, you skipped iced tea. I'm gonna check iced tea real quick.
We
Oh,
were
God, it's Mitts.
so close. We were potentially one item from going. I'm like, I'm just skipping iced tea.
Yeah.
And so we were down to about iced tea and the climb for the mitts, I think. And we just,
Yuck.
yeah.
I forgot how to route ice and then lost my mind, and that's why we didn't get missed, or I didn't.
Oh yeah, because somebody
That was
mirrored
so
because you didn't
bad.
flip
Well-
the switch. What happened?
so-
Did you just?
I just completely blanked the logic. That was actually in logic the whole time. when we were
So what
talking about
actually, what actually biffed the mitts for us is the ice small key was in Lost Woods. And that was in the list of things I said, this isn't worth going back to pick up when I had to restart my file. Because not only did my game crash, Flip, like here, like, my file disappeared.
Yeah.
It was just
Oh.
gone.
Yeah, RetroArch dumped the memory, so he had nothing when he came back around. Like
So I
the
had
13-minute mark.
literally, I
Yeah.
hit a 13, 14-minute mark, and I just had to run around, like, I sat there, I'm like, okay, start Link's house, get 2 bombs, rush the Hype Cave, like,
And like I said,
skip the blue mail that you liked, get your mirror. It was not nice.
Now, would you rather have that at 13 minutes or at an hour 13 minutes?
I've been there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a mix. Like, hour 13 is you're just dead. 13, you're playing the entire seed with that hanging over you, and it hung over me the entire seed.
and you still
like,
It
finish.
affects how you play, yeah.
Like, it absolutely gets in your head and is like, what the heck happened there? Dude, I was, like, clenching up so tight when I went back into that room. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, it wasn't even, like, the game crashed. Like, the emulator froze.
That's even weirder because usually a game crash would be a game crash, but for it to just take down RetroArch entirely.
Yeah, so
That's weird.
something just took down RetroArch completely. And so I'm like, I'm just like, Zap, I just crashed. You're on your own for a bit. I need to compartmentalize and just pull this stuff together.
And you can tell Zaf started to panic there too, because he started
Yeah.
unmirroring, remirroring.
We both did. Like, it's a really hard thing to come
Yep.
back from, to like have something like, I know we were talking in the race room. Akir, you said you had one in like SGL where you crashed at the end of Escape, and it's 7 minutes that's come back fromable, but it lives in your
Yeah.
head the entire
hard.
time.
And you start playing like it too. Like you know you're behind, so you play like you're
Why,
behind.
why do you think I checked the Skullwood's big chest?
Yep, I think Flippill did that, didn't you?
Yeah,
Like,
it was
I
a super
feel
fun
like
race.
Our beginning was such shambles. Like,
Bombs.
like we decided not to like
Oh,
do
no.
any south route, so we didn't have a bomb, or we didn't have the bomb shop knowledge. I 4 bomb 50/50s to finally get a bomb, and then I'm like, well, I'm not gonna do the bomb entrance. I'll just get bombs in Paradox. So like, we skip Hype Cave forever. I think we got the boots at 12 minutes. It was just like, oh my god, it was terrible. Then the mini
Makes you feel better. I got the boots at 14 minutes.
Yeah, you get the boots faster than Alizoon.
Make me the boots.
so
Pre-crash.
No,
Tree
post.
pulls nothing. It was all
The
junk.
second time I got
Post-crash.
the boots.
Post crash.
Post crash, yeah. Because I believe it was actually Alizoon who found the boots in the first place.
No, Zap.
That was
Zap.
F.
Zap
Oh.
did Light World from Lost Woods from the south, and I just went up north, and I'm like, I really just want to save and quit from this blue mail in Skull Woods. Did you find bombs? No? Alright, guess I have to do the rest of this stuff.
Oh
But
boy.
yeah, rough.
Yeah, both of you
This
guys had
one-
rough games.
This one, it's both fun to watch and like painful to watch, just because there's individual struggles on each screen at different points.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah, I mean, there's not
I'm-
a lot you can say about that. It's like it hangs over you the whole seed. Sorry, just been kind of like dealing with a bit of hand issue at the moment, but also like the other part too is
Like,
like
an hour and 10 minutes of the seed. Oh man, my finger's bleeding. What? Huh?
yeah, Sorry,
What?
I have a bloody
Yikes.
I have a bloody controller. It's fine. Just cut my hand open this morning. Very. It's like, oh
if
yeah.
you
well,
haven't looked down and seen blood all over your controller, you haven't tried hard enough in this community.
sorry.
guys.
What it takes to make it to playoffs. Bleh. No,
Did
I
you
mean,
try to hover with your knuckles and like you didn't notice it hit it or something?
no. It this morning was like I just cut my hand on something, like trying to take packages out. So I'm like, okay, cool. Luckily, it's the tip of my finger. But like you start like the nervous switch is like, okay, I'm gonna like change grip and everything. Like I managed to hit the tip of my index finger at some point. I'm like, why does my controller feel? I'm like, I had to look down. I'm like, it's gonna be covered in blood. But like the mid game of this seed felt really barren for such a long time because you kind of get like the deluge of like the hammer, like you had the bow, hook shot, whatever, and then you suddenly like start to shore up and you're like, wait, I'm a big key from. Like you're one item from go, and I think like the TR key in pod as well as the ice big were this weird like, well, anything could kind of be the last crystal because it's all like weirdly gonna be gated, and that hammer was like, I can't.
You're gonna get everything thrown
You're
at you.
gonna get
because of
everything
that.
thrown
Like,
at you. Yeah.
did you guys read Ped when you got the book?
I read Ped. Yeah.
Like you read that and you're like, you kind of pause and you're like, oh, that's gonna do things to this seed.
Yeah.
Which is why I just went
And
into
it
ice. I'm like, I don't care about orphaning this chest at all. Like, we're gonna last location it and we're gonna be fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the TR smalls were so painful. I didn't even remember Iker telling me about the first TR small and Eastern. I only remembered the hook shot, so I had to go back for that, which was terrible. And then
Yeah.
I guess he only found the TR small in the back pod, so like we kind of wrote it off. Like I didn't even get that one. I think I literally
we
only got
found
the
all
one.
four
I
of
think
them,
I ended up with 4, but I think one of them was like GT. One of them's GT, so it's TR,
be.
Laser Bridge, top of Dark Maze. Sorry, what's that here?
It could be. We stopped and we got the ice rod in the random room, so I didn't check the other 3 chests.
There's a pod small and a castle tower small in Rando room. Above the ice
That's
rod.
TR there.
Maybe it wasn't. I was thinking DM, maybe, but
That's where the Thieves Town map was, by the way, in CT2.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, like it was honestly a fun seed, like barring the silliness that we had, but it was just like, it is what it is.
It's fun to play from that. Co-op cross keys is fun. Like I've raced Iker and Flip a cajillion times in my life. They're fun people to race. Like
yeah.
They're fun to play with and they're fun to play against, and so are you guys, honestly.
Yeah, this is going to be a rough matchup, no matter how it went. Just looking forward to it.
Yeah, I was saying we can play well and still lose. Like
I think we're still waiting on the PRD karma, whatever. I guess PRD scheduling now is the big thing for y'all. So
I'm rooting for Thursday. Just saying. I play either night, but I'm rooting for Thursday.
I
That's
think
fun.
didn't PRD say they couldn't do Thursday? Did I remember that right?
I thought it was Monday, Tuesday.
No, Carter said don't do Wednesday, and Purd said don't do Monday, Tuesday.
Okay, sorry. I thought it was like another follow up on that. Okie dokie. Okay.
I may get game 1 ADKDB on Thursday.
On Thursday, yeah.
Well, I'll have to just see how that went, because I'm going to be missing for a week, so you guys better have a heck of a series without me.
Yeah. What GG's, y'all? This, honestly, like I said, this is, I mean, I would play, I think the only person I've not called up, I've actually never called up with Ikir of everyone in this room, so I gotta fix that at some point.
Yeah, do it.
Alright, well, Ikir, see you in 2 hours.
Okay.
Well, y'all gotta practice
Let's
80 KDB. Ikir and I are off duty for a round, so I don't know.
Do we need to give you and me and Leaf a game?
Yeah, sure, why not? Alright. At co-op in 2 hours. I don't care. Who wants to go?
Hey, I've co-opted with Iker, just not in Zelda.
Well, yeah.
True.
Well, IQ does literally all of the co-op archipelago. Like, it's like I've never had a chance because I don't do free enterprise. I don't do mystic. I do mystic question. I've done the rando, and IQ literally is a jack of all randos. So it's like, but yeah.
I can't remember if Final Fantasy 1 team together for a while.
Ooh, yeah.
We co-opted for 2 seasons.
Yeah. We won 1 game, I think.
Oh, teams in that are hard.
I mean, that's also like such a dope established rando too, kind of like with all the people that have been around for a while. Yeah.
This was super fun to watch though, guys. Even with Allison's crash, he was still the first to finish. And looking at his timer in game makes it like he finished in 1:12 in game time.
Truly,
Yeah, I
actually,
smoked you guys.
That's
Come
funny.
on.
Yeah.
despite everything, a clinic by Allison.
Honestly, I don't know how I got to 15 minutes of menu time, but I found a way.
All right. Andy, who's a good boy? Oh, it's you. Hold on. So you're on your own for a bit. That's actually what happened.
Ah, it's adorable.
Can confirm he did poke his head into me during the race.
Hey, I would say, hey, follow these guys. The bot didn't respond to me earlier, but I will just go ahead and plug Zaffaqualls with 2 underscores, because why? Flip heel.
Wait, what? No underscores on the quals.
No underscores in Zaffaqualls? I thought you had
No.
underscores before.
No. It's underscores on the main.
Oh,
Quals
Zaffaquall is
fine.
underscores. How dare
Yeah.
it? Zaffaqualls, it's QUALS.
The main
It-
channel
it's
you haven't
working.
streamed on in 18
Okay,
to 20
well,
years.
yes.
Yeah, and then Allison IRL. Flip heel and Ikir. And watch out for their other teammates. IB Karma, that's IB. You have an underscore in your name, right?
Yeah, I'd be underscore for
IB
Twitch.
IB
he's in
Paul's
chat,
Karma.
guys. And then PRD Wong is the 3rd member for Track Us. We'll see them play later this week also. Nothing else on the invitational schedule yet. This is late in this round. I believe we've seen sweeps everywhere else. Maybe we see sweeps again. Hard to say. Let's see if there's any open league games to look out for tomorrow or later this week.
Yeah, there's one on the schedule. Tomorrow noon.
Well, looks like we got Dreinasen taking Toxic against 3 guys, 1 lever. They're playing 80KDB, so if you haven't seen 80KDB yet, tune into Speed Gaming 2, this very channel, at 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow for some action.
Holmes, thank y'all. Allison, thank you for stepping in for Arm.
Thank
Papa
you all,
Arm.
everyone.
I don't know if it's actually happened yet, but
Hey, Cure. Flip. Always
Yep.
a pleasure.
Yep.
yeah.
And we'll
Yeah,
see you later this
GGs,
week.
and then who knows, man? We'll play this game again. I mean, me and Ike were talking about it. I mean, a 14-minute crash feels terrible. So we're not against replaying it. So
Well, we can talk about it in scheduling.
Yeah.
if you
okay, yeah,
want.
we
Like,
can discuss.
I'm not gonna feel offended if you guys are like, no, like we played the match, let's go with it. Like, you're not gonna get snippy back comments from me. I'm not gonna be upset.
Yeah.
Zap will not either.
No, I mean, we literally were in the same situation in week 3, right? Like, whatever happens, whatever y'all decide, it's completely okay. Right? Like, we
God,
are
this
gaming.
matchup is cursed.
Yeah, this matchup is actually
God.
cursed. Yeah.
I didn't even put that together. Oh man.
So anyway, whatever y'all decide, again, we're happy to game with y'all. If you want to redo it, dope. If you don't, who gives a shit? Like, whatever.
Come on, Zaf, come on.
It's
Gaming it's over your head. The hammer, it's coming.
Fine. It's my one.
I had one earlier too, Zeph. I actually got one out.
All right. Well, perfect. But anyway, yeah. So we'll talk about it. But again, thank you to everyone who put this on. Yeah. Take care. Be good to yourselves. All the good.
Alright. Well, that's going to do it for us here tonight on Speed Gaming 2, unless there's something else coming up. I don't think there is. We're getting kind of in the late hours. Unofficially, your winners tonight. Don't forget to track us. I say unofficially. GG's to all 4 players. We'll probably see you next time. Sooner than you think, perhaps.